Hey, Ollie Matthews here from Body Catchers Performance Nutrition. Now, had a question with regards to someone wanting a little bit more information on something called hyponatremia. Now, what that is, and it's associated a lot with endurance athletes. I think there was a study over the last sort of 8 to 10 years, and it showed that people doing endurance events, marathons, Ironmans, 70.3s, they actually around 10% or more finish with some sort of level of hyponatremia. Now, what that is dangerously low sodium levels in the blood. Now, we need sodium levels to be optimal in order to maintain good, optimal bodily functions and homeostasis. And it can actually be fatal if the sodium levels get really low. Some of the things that happen, like you get really, really nasty levels of nausea, you get really bad muscle crampings, you get high levels of fatigue and really lethargic, your recovery levels go to pot, and if those bodily functions stop working, it can actually be fatal. So it's not something which you want to really get. So what causes it? Basically, when we drink a lot more water than we actually sweat. So we're diluting those blood levels. Now, as you get thirsty, it's easy just to chuck a load of water down you and really, really think, oh, I'm keeping hydrated. But say you sweat out 1 litre per hour, but you drink 2 litres, you're going to dilute those blood sodium levels a little bit more and more as you go along. And if that event lasts 8, 10, 12, 14 hours, then it's going to be pretty dangerous. So one of the things that can help, obviously, like sodium and electrolyte supplementation can help a little bit, but it's not really a way to compensate for drinking a lot. Now, what you can do is a sweat test sort of thing. So for like, say, an hour's session, weigh yourself before, after you've just been to the toilet, find out how much water you've got. So say you've got 500 mils of water, say you weigh 100 kilos, let's keep it simple. That would be quite heavy if you're on a bike, but you weigh 100 kilos, you take on 500 grams of water, but afterwards you weigh 99 kilos after working for an hour. Now, you know your sweat rate is going to be something like 1.2 kilos roughly. I really should have done the maths before the actual video, but so you take the amount of weight you've lost and you add the amount of water you've drunk. Now, you know roughly over the course of an hour you're going to sweat 1.5 kilos, so having about a kilo worth of water is going to be really good for you to help get those blood sodium levels functioning right and make sure you're not going to experience any hyponatremia. So a bit of a different one today. I'm trying to keep it very simple, but I want to make sure that you can see that this is actually quite dangerous, but it doesn't have to be if you are prepared for it.